Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to quite possibly the most special What's Up vlog. Not sure what number, 159 I'm going to say. This is the day we get our in-game WKG kit. The ride is called the Sir Emmanuel in honour of the phenomenal generosity and just extraordinary team spirit of one of our riders, Mr. Emmanuel Person, who through his winning of a competition to have a custom kit kindly donated that prize to the team effectively. So we now all have the team WKG kit in ZWIFT, and it looks awesome. You can't see it yet on my screen because I'm doing a full shot of me in the real kit. What I have done is I've set up my bike and my everything I'm wearing, obviously, to be as closely matched on ZWIFT as it is in real life right now. So I quite fancy a competition of who best resembles their ZWIFT avatar when they ride. I reckon I've got that licked already. It's looking good. Annoyingly, the ZWIFT bug, kit bug is still there, so a lot of guys on the start pen at the moment that I can see are not in the kit, but I think it's just the automation of it that's not working. So at the end of this ride, everybody will unlock the kit and will be able to apply it to their avatar. The ride itself is quite possibly the shortest, quickest group ride you'll ever see on ZWIFT. It's just one lap of the Watopia Volcano flat loop at sub 2 watts per kilogram. So a really short ride, but it was just an opportunity to get everybody together to thank Emmanuel for making this happen, and obviously to unlock the kit itself. So some of the chat already is hilarious, and lots of people very complimentary of the kit and excited about this momentous occasion. And this is, for me, this is like, I don't know, I know how Sagan felt last weekend winning Paris-Roubaix. That's what I feel like right now. Thank you, Emmanuel. He's just sending out a thank you to me, the team funder and kit designer. There's not much funding that goes into this, trust me. Any funding that gets put towards the team is actually just to fund my bike addiction and my bling addiction for my bike. So, but thank you anyway, buddy. Right, we've got 1 minute 20 seconds. Let's switch over so you can see my screen recording as well. There we go. Now let's see. Let me get. Hang on. I know what I'll do. Let's minimise that. Let's go over here and see if we can get a good look. My resolution, unfortunately, because I'm recording the screen as well, my setting's not particularly high. But look at this. There we go. They've even got the detail, the little pattern that you probably can't even see on this video, but anyone that's got the kit now will know there's a kind of watermark pattern of the WKG heart logo that goes all over the orange. And you can you just about make it out there? Let me just quickly reply to some messages. So yeah, you can just see that the pattern there on the orange. You can just about make it out. But yeah, I wish I could run this at full all singing, all dancing graphics. But anyway, here we go. We're going to roll out 1.5 watts per kilogram, and we are off. Where is our leader, Mr. Emmanuel Person? I've got to take a leaf out of my own book now and stick as tight to the beacon as I possibly can. I'm constantly barking it at the 2-for-1 rides, making sure everybody stays nice and close and tight. I've got to make sure that I adhere to that rule myself. Look at, there we go. There's quite a few actually. I was expecting, it looked like there were only a couple in the start pen that had the kit, but there's actually quite a few. More than I noticed to start off with. Let's get some ride-ons flying. Had a really good turn up. We've got what, about 70 people here, which is brilliant. there is Mr. Emmanuel Persan, Sir Emmanuel Persan, as he shall forever more be known. Just being obscured by a couple of other team riders. There he is, rocking the pink Tron bike. So grateful for what you've done. If I haven't mentioned it before, even if I have, it needs to be mentioned a few more times. It's just incredible. And fair play to ZWIFT, I have to say. They're not really making a priority of putting kits together for teams at the moment. But fairness to them, as soon as Emmanuel got in touch with Emily at ZWIFT and explained the situation, she was incredibly helpful and got it sorted. It would have been nice to have been able to have a code for the unlock, but you know, we'll take what we get. The fact of the matter is, we now have our official team kit in the game. It's just brilliant. I do have to give you one strike though, Emmanuel, for the white socks. They clearly need to be orange, and I'd hate to have to kick you out of the team now, or retract your status of Sir Emmanuel just for the colour of your socks, but I'll have a think about it.
So I thought I needed. So I thought I needed. Thought I needed.
Alright, so look, we've got a pretty big bunch of them all in the jerseys now. That looks so good. Oh dear. Someone was just saying this doesn't feel like a WK, or it feels weird for a WKG ride. Because they usually hurt a lot more than this, but I think Emmanuel's seen that as a cue to try and subject us to a little bit of pain. No, it's alright Emmanuel, we're fine. That is great though, look at that. Oh, it's such a shame that the kit bug is there, because I'd love to see everybody in it, but there's still a good majority all rocking the team kit. It's a shame I'm still running on my prehistoric MacBook as well. And I'd really like to have full graphic capabilities at this point to really show it off, but I'm told I'm still sort of a week to 10 days away from getting that. It's being put together by Apple apparently. I just hope it turns up before I go to France. I don't actually know where I am. Oh yeah, no I do. I've just seen on the map. I am in this group with the leader. Just a few bike links ahead, I think. So I am behaving myself, following the leader's instructions. Cheers Duncan. Wishing everybody good luck for tomorrow's race. That's where all this niceness will go out the window. It's a nice, gentle, friendly group ride with teammates and friends, and tomorrow we all attack each other from midday onwards. It's all good. The competitive, friendly spirit within this team is second to none, I tell you.
So I thought I needed.
I think I'm drifting away from Emmanuel a little bit, so I'm going to flick back to my screen, ease off the pace a little, We've got a long snake of riders here. I've been trying to give everybody ride-ons, but there's so many, and they're flicking around so quickly. It's been really hard. I watched Shane the Llama Miller. I watched his video about how giving kind of group or multiple ride-ons in one hit from the mobile app. But I've not got the mobile app launched and I completely forgot how to do it anyway. Who's this? Oh, close. Alright, yeah, so this is Nick Taylor. I think he mentioned earlier he had to go clothes shopping, and I should have twigged that this is what was meant by that. Basically picking up a nice shiny new kit. It's very slimming as well, this kit. That's the best thing about it. If you look at all these guys, myself included, very snake-like physiques on these bikes. Looking good. Oh yeah, really dropped, really rolled off ahead. Right, let's ease it up. This is what happens. I'm not paying attention at all. I'm looking at other riders and completely ignoring the instructions of our gracious leader. There's Mr. Olaf Bonk. Great to see you here, buddy. I know you've been really unwell. So it's great to see you on the mend, back on the bike. I know Carlos, are you still here? Carlos Valadares was on the start pen, but he's been hit by a horrible bug. So we wish you all the best, my friend, and there'll be plenty other opportunities for us to ride together, so don't overdo it, don't push yourself. Let's get back to me. I'm trying to drop off. Oh, I think I just saw Jay Pacala give me a ride on. Thank you, my friend. Great to see you. Incidentally, I know this kind of overlapped with a Team Type 1 ride, which my sincere apologies to any Team Type 1 riders that wanted to be a part of this. That really wasn't the intention. It was basically we were given a window of any time, well not any time basically, I said it needed to be a time that was suitable for as many different time zones as possible, and this was basically all that was available. So this was the earliest opportunity we had to get the kit unlocked and try and include as many different time zones as we could. I am way off the front of the leader here, so I'm going to literally stop pedaling for a while and drop back. I would like to finish with the leader. Oh, they're coming fast. They're doing a sprint. Oh, hang on a minute. I wasn't paying attention. They're all sprinting. They're coming up fast. Oh, they've all eased off now. Oh no, Emmanuel hasn't. He's still at 7 watts per kilogram. Right, he's coming. He's coming. Has he eased off? No, it's still 5 watts per kilogram. Right. Here we go. We'll go over the line with him. Oh, we're all having a sprint off. Damn, I missed that. They're obviously chatting too far behind me to see. Anyway, I'm going to light it up in a second. Get ready for fireworks, guys. Mike's coming through. Here we go. Too little, too late. Hey, look at that. We've unlocked the WKG What's Up kit. Boom! Superb stuff. And here is that Type 1, Team Type 1 ride I was talking about. Woo! Out of breath now. So, we've unlocked the kit, we've done the ride. I'm going to jump into the menu now and actually put it on. You get to have a proper look at it as well. There, you can see how closely matched I managed to get the bike, the shoes, the socks, hairstyle, svelte physique. Pretty close. And now, boom. Ah, yeah. Do you know, I don't know if I've ever pressed that. There we go, get to have a proper look. Look at that. Oh, love it. I'm going to have to go for a bit of a spin on that now. I was tempted to go up the mountain, but I've not got an awful lot of time. Tell you what I will do quickly. This might mess up the stream. But let's go 1080p for a moment. Not the stream, the recording. Let's go 1080p. Let's go back in here and have a look at 1080p. See if you can pick out the details a bit better. Can you see the pattern? The heart pattern within the orange sections of the kit, of the jersey. They've got every detail. They've got the WKG on the leg. They've got it on, you rarely get to see my backside, but they've got the stripe that goes down the middle of the shorts. Can I zoom in on this at all? Oh, I can control, oh there we go. So, I've never done this. I can't, it's the light that bothers me. It's always really dark in here, and I'm trying to see if I can get it in a position that lights up the back. Yeah, you can just about see it. Stripe that goes down the back of the shorts with the heart logo, and obviously we've got the heart logo, the 111, what's up, the little wheel thing. I did give that a name, I can't remember what it was. Got that there. We've got the WKG on the left sleeve. We have the grey strip on the right sleeve. And what other details are there? I think that's basically it. But that is just, oh, I can't tell you. So cool. Come on, let's get a nice, try and take a photo. What is ironic, because you don't really get to see the team name. Well, you do on the sleeve and the legs, obviously, I suppose. But obviously the biggest team name on the jersey is right across the chest, which you don't really get to see the front of the jersey much in ZWIFT anyway. There we go. So, yeah, had this been specifically designed for ZWIFT, I might have had the logo on the back, but I'd much rather it just matched exactly what we've got in the real world. Alright, there we go. Let's get back. I'm going to have a little ride with it on. That was a hard ride to sort of keep track of, because it was such a short one, and I was really keen, like I say, just to sort of fire out ride-ons. There we go, 1080p, much better resolution on the back of the jersey. Probably really laggy now, isn't it, on the recording? Speaking of the kits, pretty much every order has gone out now. Sorry they couldn't all go out the same day. It's always a much bigger job than I anticipate. Sorting everything, making sure it all ties in with what everybody's ordered. And obviously, because there's different styles, be it the pro race or the premium jersey and bibs, etc., and then there's women's cuts as well. I have to sort of go through every single item to make sure it's the right one, and then match it up with the order, package it all together, sort out the postage, etc. So it does take longer than I ever anticipate. So sadly, they didn't all get shipped out on the day that they arrived to me. It was sort of filtered out over the following few days, but most of the UK should have received theirs by now, or certainly in the next day or two, if not. Outside of the UK, obviously it's a bit of a lottery. I'm going to do another order very, very soon. In fact, I might try and I've got a crazy couple of weeks with work and then going away in 2 weeks. 2 weeks today it is actually. But I think I've finalised the designs of some accessories, which is all I was waiting on before setting up another order, because as with every other time we've done this, as soon as the kits start going out, we get lots of questions regarding when they're going to be available again. So I'm going to do one very soon, but I've designed race mitts, or padded mitts, arm warmers, and a team bag. And I might do socks, but they have quite a high minimum order requirement. So what I'm going to do is I will pop a brief poll on the Facebook group, and basically with details of what the items are, including costs. And obviously you're not committed to it, but if you just tick the boxes for the items that you would be interested in, then that'll give me an idea whether it's feasible to meet the minimum requirements for these items. And then obviously I'll add them to to the new kit order. Let's have a little look. Have a little look around now that I've got higher resolution graphics on here. Yeah, looking snazzy. Love it. I was trying to get Mrs. Neal to jump on and do this ride, because she would have made it much more entertaining. But as was pointed out, given that she did 2.4 kilometres at less than 1 watt per kilogram about a week ago, she still needs a few more days rest, I think, before getting back on the bike. So she pushed herself hard that day, obviously. No, it's funny. She's really keen to do it, but she's very put off by the discomfort of the saddle. So every time she thinks about jumping on, she kind of has second thoughts. But I will force her, purely for the entertainment factor. But she really wants to get in shape and lose weight before we go away, and she will definitely be able to do it if I can keep her regularly getting back on the bike. And I think it's just that hurdle of the first few times, and as soon as she feels an improvement, either in actually in losing any weight or in just feeling a little bit fitter over greater distances or greater power, then that'll be it. She'll be hooked like the rest of us. But yeah, it's that initial hurdle. Right. Well, not really got much else to talk about, so I'm going to wrap this one up, and obviously there will be another one coming hot on the heels of this with the Lethal Leith Hill race that we have tomorrow at midday, league race round 4. It's actually the last league race before we have our break for a few weeks. So I'm expecting it to be a pretty furious one, and amazingly we should all be wearing proper official Team WKG kit. I should have given them more details because they called it the What's Up kit. It's actually the 111 kit, this one. That's a minor thing. So anyway, on that note, thank you very, very much everybody that turned up to ride. I hope you like the kit as much as I do. Sir Emmanuel, what can I say? You have etched your name permanently in the history of this team, and we are forever in your debt, my friend. Thank you so, so much, and good job on leading the ride. Apologies that I didn't stick as close to the leader as I should have done, but I was severely distracted. Yeah, thank you all for riding. Thank you everybody for watching, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the Lethal Leith Hill race. Catch you then.